just for the sake of this workshop, I want to assert, I don't feel this normally, but I want to assert that this is a metaphor, if you like, for our world today. Yeah? I'm going to ask you to treat this as if it was a metaphor of our world today. Okay? So, again, in your groups, just for a short while, just talk about what is it about our world today that stops us from looking at it, that could turn us to stone when we face it. What is it about this that might speak of our world today? Yeah, is that clear? So just talk about that just briefly and reflect.
Environmental problems and the global meeting. If we could really not turn them into stone, but turn us into flames. And where you have
these are the politicians, greedy. And there's money and
the turning point where now when we don't do anything, then when 2 degrees more, then everything will be
yes. Exactly.
So
you don't look it in the face for a second and then next minute everything is
and we kind of close our eyes too much too much
holding the shield.
And we think, okay, it won't be that bad. And some people, like Trump, they say it doesn't exist. And other people, like Greta, they say you really have to look it in the eye and do something.
But also, if you keep thinking about all this global warming and poverty and the third world and all the wars, then you would probably not do anything any day because it's so tragic already. It's obvious that you can turn it back. Or there's not much you can do alone.
That's it. That's what some people think. Okay, the world is fucked up, but what can I do? So I do nothing.
If the snakes were the issues you're facing in the world, can you name the issues? Just one for each bit. I mean, if you only like one, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you could get that, if you need more paper, as well.
So as we said, that's social media.
Is that an issue, or is that standing for something? I don't think it's the issue
Is
itself.
money the issue?
And what does money stand for?
Control, power.
Which is kind of a timeless
For
issue.
others, because you always
I would put that into brackets, but
power
power is more strong.
but you can just, like if you say control over the weaker,
I think control is a good word. But control can be positive too. Control over others again.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask Adam for a second if you would come and sit in his chair. And Adam's going to get into depiction. He's going to get into a picture. And it's a picture of it's a 14-year-old boy. We'll just get him there. If you need to shuffle forward a bit, because I know you're quite a long way away because of it, but I don't want robes, if you see what I mean. So if you want to shuffle forward, please feel free. So this is a 14-year-old boy, and he's in his kitchen at the moment. And I'm going to ask each group if they could come one at a time. We'll do one group at a time. Place your snakes around him. And as you do, can you say what they are? Yeah? Is that clear? Yeah? Okay. So if we could start here. Yeah? Place your snakes around him and say what they are. Hold it. Everyone?
Only we should put only one paper, so each group.
No, put everything you've written. Yeah? Okay? But we don't need to discuss it and you don't need to explain it, you just need to say it. Okay?
Disengagement,
Disengagement.
living in a bubble, and news and reality.
Living in a bubble.
Phones and socialising.
All of these issues, and it's interesting that we have so many and they're kind of some overlapping, but we haven't got a lot of repetition in that sense. So there's a lot of issues that this make up the world that this young person, 14-year-old boy, is living in. Now, I don't know much about him. I don't even know his name. So it might be useful if you want. Could we give him a name? Could we give him a name?
Brian.
Brian. Okay. Brian. This is Brian. Yeah, he's 14 years old. Okay. He's in the kitchen at home. It's morning. The time when school is starting. So it's morning, the time when school is starting. And I'm just going to invite you to look at what happens this morning in Brian's life. Just to say though, because this is a workshop, etc., etc., we haven't got set, etc., yeah? So, because we don't have some of the details, I'm going to have to stop it and we have to fill in the details, yeah, and then we can start again, okay? So is that okay? But I'd like to invite you to just watch this morning in Brian's life. Fruit. What did you see happen there? What's just happened?
Somebody called him.
Pardon?
Somebody called him.
Somebody called him. Okay. Somebody called him.
He needs to go somewhere that he doesn't want to go.
He needs to go somewhere where he doesn't need to go. Okay.
He read something in his mobile.
He's reading something on his mobile.
Yes, and he's shocked.
And he's shocked. Oh, okay. He's read something on his mobile and he's shocked. And someone's come into the room and he has to go somewhere he doesn't want to go. Can we say that this person who's come into the room is his mother, his mum? Yeah? And I'm going to say as well that his mum is late for work. Yeah? Late for work. So she's come into the room and she's late for work. What does she say to him? What does she say to him?
Just hurry up. We are late.
Please hurry up. You're late. Can we have someone just to be the mother instead? Would someone like to become the mother? So she's going to come in and she's going to say, please hurry up, you're late.
Very good.
Okay? Let's just see that and then just, I'll say freeze, yeah? Okay? So when you're ready, please hurry up, you're late. Yeah.
Please hurry up, you're late.
Freeze. What's he thinking?
Leave me alone.
Fuck off, leave me alone.
Same thing every morning.
No, that's fine. Fuck off, leave me alone.
Same thing every morning.
Same thing every morning, okay? What's she thinking?
same thing every
Same thing every morning. Okay. Yeah.
Please hurry up. You're late. It's the same thing every morning. And I swear I really have to go to work now. I really don't have time for this morning. Ryan, do it now.
Fruit. What's this letter, do you think?
From
Yeah.
the father.
Oh, the father. You think it's from his father?
A letter from the school.
Or a letter from the school? Okay.
It's a letter from the school.
Address
To his father.
Because he shouldn't have opened
He
it.
shouldn't have opened it. Right, okay, so he shouldn't have opened it. So it's not addressed to him.
No.
So it could be addressed to his father
Or to his mother.
or to his mother.
I think it's addressed to his mother.
Addressed to his mother. So this is a letter addressed to his mother. And you were saying from the school or from the father?
Maybe from the bank? Yeah,
From the bank?
from the bank.
So it could be to do with finances.
In the sense that it's that Brian knows it's about or related to him.
Okay, so there's a sense that he knows it's something to do with him.
But that he shouldn't read it. It's not for him. It's about him, but not for him.
It's about him, but not for him. Yeah? Okay. On his journey to school, he sees something. He sees something that makes him think about the world. Maybe one of these snakes, one of these issues. He sees something in the street. Could be an incident. He says, I don't know what he sees, yeah? When we come back after coffee, just want us to look at what he sees.
Because fucking refugees.
Oh, mommy.
Sorry.
Does he hear this cry again? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry. Does he hear this cry again? Like, when might he hear this cry again in his life?
Seeing helplessness. When he sees helplessness.
Maybe when he sees helplessness,
When he becomes a father.
when he becomes a father,
When he uses the knife.
when he uses the knife,
He says,
he's heard his mum cry. Different cries.
Maybe even crying to his mom when he was younger.
Maybe he remembers his cry.
Or when he's crying to himself the night before. But something he is going through.
So he's recognised he's done something wrong. And something shifted. He had to admit that. They maybe didn't hear it, but he heard it. Yeah, did he hear it? He heard himself say sorry? Yeah. So he heard. So maybe he's been truthful to himself in that moment. He's admitting to himself he did something wrong. And then he moves on. It's funny, that moves on. builds all the walls back up, gets back in his work. Okay, thank you very much. So, this is the boy in school, yeah? And I just want us to look at, a moment when he's asked a question in the school by the teacher. So it's in a lesson, yeah? The only thing I'm going to say about this lesson is it's not a drama lesson. We come into that. This is just another subject, yeah? Okay? And he's asked the question by the teacher. I don't know what the question is. Can I have someone who would be the teacher? You don't mind just standing in and being the teacher for a moment? Have a volunteer? Someone? Brilliant. So, this is the teacher. The teacher is going to ask Brian a question. I'm assuming about what they're teaching, yeah? Okay? We're going to build a still image of this, so it's as if this was the photograph taken. How would the teacher be when asking a question? How would they be? What would they look like? Standing position, would they be close or far away from him? This is okay, yeah? Would the teacher be looking at him?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. The teacher would be looking at Brian when this question is asked. What about the teacher's hands?
On the hips.
On the hips, like that? What kind of question do you think is coming out of here then, as the teacher's standing like this? What kind of question is it?
One that he doesn't expect Brian to know the answer.
So it's going to be a question that he doesn't expect to know the answer. Go back to how you worked before. You had your asset. What kind of question now?
What's the problem? What's the problem?
So it's still a kind of
Emphatic question.
emphatic question. It's an emphatic question. What's the problem? Okay. Which would we prefer? On the hips or? Which one do you prefer?
Depends on the outcome.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just go with that for a moment. So the teacher's looking at Brian and asking a question. Who else? Where's the rest of the class? Where would they be?
What in front of
What-
behind him and next to him?
Behind him, next to him. Are they at the classroom in rows?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's the last row. I think he's in the last row.
He's in the last row. So so he's on the end, as it were. At the back, at the end.
Behind the tall person.
Has he got a desk in front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the kids are sat in row. While the teacher's looking at him and asking the question, where are the rest of the class? Looking. Where are the rest of the class looking? At him. The class is all looking at him.
Oh, so some not. Some are just like looking out the window.
Some are looking out the window.
Some are
Maybe.
looking into
Okay,
nothing.
but when the question's being asked, most of the class are looking at him. Yeah. So I just want us to know when a question is being asked of Brian in the school, in the lesson, all the focus is on him. Where does he look? Down. Down. If he looks up from where he is, so he just looks his eyes, he just flicks his eyes up to the teacher. What does he see reflected back? Pardon? Anger. Okay. What if it was like? What if it was just a question about I don't know where something is in the world or a point in history? You know. What if it's not a behaviour question?
Expectation.
Expectation. Well, what kind of expectation? What's he seeing reflected back?
Waiting for the answer and maybe raising an eyebrow, thinking.
So does he think, she thinks he don't know the answer?
Teachers knows that something going on with him.
Oh, the teacher knows, so maybe the teacher's empathetic to him. What does he see reflected back?
His mum. His mother.
Ah, he sees his mum in the class. Okay, he sees his mum in the class. If he looks at the other kids in the class, flicks his eyes around, again, what does he see reflected back?
Relief.
Relief?
Not them. The central.
Oh, he sees, okay, it's relief. Oh, so yeah, it's relief that they're not being picked on. Yeah? What else might you see reflected back?
Empathy.
Towards him. Okay, why are they empathetic towards him?
I wish I wouldn't be in his place, but because of this, I can.
I don't want to be. I'm glad I'm not in his place.
So there's some kind of mockery, like laughing and knowing that I was maybe not focusing, didn't hear the question, has no hope of answering it, instead of that.
Okay. There's a lot of assumptions going on about Brian here, isn't there? He didn't hear it, he don't know the answer. Maybe his expectation, maybe he's not expecting enough of himself.
So,
Was
do
he
you
a-
think there maybe something interesting is going to happen? There may be a conflict between Brian and the teacher.
There may be a conflict, maybe there's past conflict.
Was Brian late to school?
Yeah. So maybe word's gone around about Brian. Yeah.
That's what carries him.
Sorry.
Ooh. I may imagine if they knew he had the knife, they'd have taken it off him. So I'm imagining the knife's still in his back pocket.
In the back pocket? How do you sit down with a knife in your back pocket?
Does he sit down with a knife in your back pocket?
Just sit down.
He's in the last restaurant.
You feed
His
it.
best friends know
You
it,
feed
but
it.
for the rest, no one else knows it.
Okay.
So hurtful.
I think we could. Yes, there's a lot of assumptions about Brian, and a lot of transferring of feelings and ideas and understandings on him. Yeah, that's understandable. We know he's got a knife. Maybe he has misbehaved in school, etc., etc. All I want us to really know, though, what I want us to really know, and this is true for all the kids in the class, is when they're asked a question by the teacher, all the focus is on them. So why do you think? What do you think about? And all the concentration, all the focus is on here. Everything's going this way. It's in here. Thank you. So it's in that sense, but there has been incidents, bullying, fights, etc. Yeah? And the teachers have been asked to address these incidents. Okay?
To talk about it in class.
Yeah, to address it. Now the drama teacher has chosen to address it through a drama lesson. And they have chosen to address it through doing a drama about Perseus.
Use that again, sorry.
So the drama teacher has chosen to address these issues through the story of Perseus. Can people see? Yeah? 3, 2, 1, go.
So, Brian, how do you think the fisherman feels?
So Brian is asked how the fisherman feels. And I'm assuming this is he is the fisherman. He is the fisherman. And he's being asked how the fisherman feels. And the mother is holding out the baby.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, you should kill him to protect your mother.
Where's your heart, Brian? Perseus?
Be brave.
If you don't kill Medusa, you'll be safe, you'll be free.
You need to impress the king. He has the power. He will give you power.
It was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, and the second that I will show you.
And with the question.
We don't know.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, and just stand it now. And I'm standing there here, and you have to one by one.
The same things, right? Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
You should kill him, protect your mother. Your mother.
Where's your heart, Perseus?
You should be brave. You need to impress the king.
If you don't try and kill Medusa, you'll be safe.
Thank you.